now let's move on to which is degree planning. You will find it under planning for success. Here you have it, degree planning, you click it. And then one more time it will show you instructions on how to complete this page, but I'm going to show you right now. So you scroll down, you will find my major heading, and below that you will find 3 different boxes that you will need to complete. All of them has to be completed. It cannot be empty. So for the first one you will need to fill it out with your major. So I wrote a random major, counting, the year that you begin studying at La Guardia. At La Guardia, one more time, if you are a transfer student, it has to be at La Guardia, and then your first semester. If it's fall, you just write fall. In the second box, you will need to write 3 different reasons why you choose your major. It can be financial reasons, it can be because someone in your family is studying the same major. Plenty of reasons. Just write 3. If you write 2 or 1, it's going to be considered incomplete. Other majors I'm considering for the third box, you will need to write an alternative major. So let's say that one more time, my example here is accounting. So let's say that this person has an alternative major, for example, engineering, civil engineering. So you will need to write here that alternative major. So just think about what would you study if you won't find this major in any college in New York City. So just think about it, just pick any random major and then you just write it. It has to be only one. Then you will need to move on to the next section. And here you will need to make sure to write your major, and you will need to fill it out these 2 boxes. The first box is with your current semester and the second box is with the following semester. One more time, let me repeat it. The first box is with your current semester and the second box is with your following semester. So here you will need to write all the classes that you are taking. So currently you are taking LIF101 first year seminar, and how many credits it has? It has 4. Let's say you are taking Math 115 algebra. How many credits that class has? Is 3. So just write all the classes you're taking and also the number of credits. It has to be code and name. And then in session 2 you also need to write it. For those who doesn't know what is session 1 and 2, session 1 is the longest session and session 2 is the shortest one. Session 2 for spring begins from March and ends mid-June. For session 2 begins mid-June and ends mid-August. And then you will need to fill it out the second box with the following semester. So what classes are you planning to take in the next semester? Let's say that you're planning to take English 102, which is I don't remember the right name, I think it was literature, something like that. So just make sure that you find that information and then you fill it out over here. And then a number of credits. And then you continue with other classes you're taking in the first session. So you will have it in your curriculum, what classes are you taking right now in the current semester, and also if you already discussed it with your advisor, what class are you planning to take in the next semester. To change the title at the top, it's pretty simple. You just need to click the year icon over here next to the box, click it, and then you will need to click in the left side where it says model options, and then here below you will have a tab where you can just write anything, a box. So I wrote the spring 2021 because this is the title that I want in this box. Then in the second box you just repeat the same step, click the year icon, then go to model options, and then you just change that with the major and the year. And that is pretty much. Also something that you can use is if you open a Google page and you just go to La Guardia Community College, you can also find more information about these classes, codes and credits over here. So you go to La Guardia page and then you go to academics, and then in search here you just type your major. So one more time, let's say that I'm using the same example, accounting. I'm gonna type accounting, and one more time, you don't need to write the whole name. You can just type the first 5 or 6 letters, because sometimes when you write the whole name, it's not gonna show you your major. So for example, if I just type account, it will still show me. So I'm gonna click this one because that's the major that I'm gonna discuss about it. And then you will need to scroll down and you will see in some majors that is called degree map. You just click it and then you just click degree map PDF, and then it's gonna show you exactly the code and the name of the class and also how many credits it has that particular course. So one more time, you can use this information to just copy and paste it over here. Now one more time, I said that this is gonna change from it's gonna change from students to student, because also major to major, because some majors doesn't have this option as degree map, but some of them will say something different, but pretty much is the same thing. So I'm not sure if I have an example, but one more time, just look your major as I told you in the search bar, and then just play with every single option over here. Try to read all of them, and then you will find it in some of them, because one more time, some of them doesn't have a degree map. It has a different name, it has a different template, but it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, and you can use that to complete these two boxes, current semester and the following semester. Then you ignore number 3, 4, and 5 and 6, scroll down, and you need to complete these 3 boxes. Did your first year seminary start to review your semester courses? It can be your professor or an advisor. You just type either yes or no. Did you register for next semester? You just click it, and then it's gonna give you an option. If your answer is yes, you stop there. If your answer is not yet, or I'm not planning, or other, you will need to discuss why is your answer negative. So you can just mention because I'm still trying to make an appointment with my advisor, because I'm trying to figure out my schedule for my job. So there are plenty of reasons that you can just discuss why are you not registered yet. Okay, you don't need to write a reflection, it's just one single sentence. Okay, and after you finish all these 3 boxes, all these 2 boxes, and all these 3 boxes, that's the completion of assignment number 7.